This is a special edition of CBS 4 News. South Florida Showdown, Super Bowl 41.
We are live tonight in the heart of South Beach, in the middle of all the Super Bowl madness taking over South Florida.
We're also live at what will be one of the hottest parties of the weekend, the Maxim Magazine Bash, slated to get underway in just a matter of hours.
And if the stars aren't there, they're here at CBS's Big Bash at the Lowe's Hotel, where one very special guest will be taking the stage. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this special edition of CBS 4 News. We're at the Hotel Victor on Ocean Drive and 12th Street. I'm Elliot Rodriguez.
And I'm Maggie Rodriguez. The number of people here on Ocean Drive behind us is growing quickly, and so is the number of people arriving at these VIP parties all over the beach. Let's begin our show by taking you out to CBS 4's Lisa Petrillo live at the Maxim party at a very hush-hush location. Lisa?
It's so hush-hush, we are not allowed to broadcast where we are. That is because, folks, it is the hottest ticket in town. It is the Maxim Magazine party, Hotel de Maxime, we should say, taking us to Saint-Tropez. Let's take a look at setup. It's been going on all day, a mass rush of people getting together what will be the hottest ticket in town, the Hotel de Maxime of Saint-Tropez. There'll be casinos, food, drink, the best of European decadence. It's a VIP experience filled with the hottest celebrities list like we've ever seen in a while, but there's a lot of work still at this hour to be done. Take a listen. It's now close to 5 o'clock and it's slowly transforming. What's going to happen here to the blank hotel?
Right. Well, the last few hours of this process are like a miracle. It's sort of like Extreme Home Makeover, only Extreme Hotel Makeover. And we'll create the Hotel de Maxim, which will, for one night, be the most exclusive hotel in the world in the next few hours. And then we'll start letting in a select group of people through the doors.
Wow. And so you're expecting who tonight?
We're expecting the best celebrity list we've ever had for Maxim. I looked at the list about an hour ago. It's a terrific mix of rock stars, movie stars, TV stars, people from across the culture, athletes, CEOs, a little bit of everything.
All right, guys, I'm telling you, this is a huge event. Take a look over here mid-show behind me. This is the red carpet, which is, of course, the white carpet, because we're talking about Saint-Tropez. This is where the stars will be arriving. We're talking stars of Diddy, Lennox Lewis, Snoop Dogg, Billy Bob Thornton, James Woods, Billy Joel, Dan Marino, Derek Jeter, Jeremy Piven, Jimmy Buffett. I mean, I can't even tell you. The list is on and on and on. We are the only station allowed to be inside live at 11 o'clock. And then I can tell you, guess what, folks, where the party is. But for now, we're at a secret location on South Beach, the hottest ticket in town. I know you can't come because if you're not on the list, you can't come, but you can watch our show at 11 and we'll have all the news and all the stars for you. So we'll see you back a little later on from the hotel on South Beach. I'm Lisa Petrillo.
You almost said it. Thank you, Lisa. Well, you know, it said in the paper today, and I thought this was great. If you can't find a Super Bowl party, you're just not looking. They're all over, especially here on South Beach. And one of the biggest, and we're most proud of this one, the CBS party tonight.
Yeah, that's right. CBS is throwing this big party because, of course, this is the network that's bringing you the big game. And although the location for this party is not a secret, CBS 4's Beatrice Canals is live at the Lowe's to tell us that there is a secret element to this party, right?
Well, the party here at the Lowe's hasn't gotten started yet, but you can bet that's all going to change in about an hour. CBS having a Super Bowl bash that is going to have about 1,000 people out here outside the Lowe's. We're actually on the beach, and as you can see, the stage is lit up right now. It is ready to go for a very special performance. We can't tell you who it is because they're keeping it very hush-hush right now, but you can bet it's going to be worth sticking around for, and that's why we'll be here to bring it to you. We've seen the staff running back and forth to get everything ready. It is being catered by none other than Barton G, so you can bet there'll be a lot of good food. We're being told right now it is a beach barbecue, not like the kind of barbecue you and I would normally have, burgers and dogs. We're talking about sirloin and mahi-mahi. So the guests here are going to be eating very good food, having lots and lots of drinks, and hopefully having a wonderful party. While we've been showing you parties throughout the week going on, perhaps a little more glitz and glamour, CBS is hoping to give a bash here on the beach that is more casual. They're calling it flip-flop friendly, so that the guests that are invited will have a nice time, perhaps even kick off their flip-flops and stick their feet in the sand and get a real feel of what we all know is so wonderful here in South Florida, which is the beach here on South Beach. Now, there are celebrities coming tonight. Adam Rodriguez of CSI Miami is set to be here, and David Spade is also supposed to be out here having a good time with about 1,000 other of his closest friends that'll be at this party. We're hoping to speak to both of them later and any other celebrities that show up, and you can bet we'll bring it to you tonight at 10 on our sister station, My 33 News, and also at 11 on CBS 4 News. For now, that's going to do it here outside the Lowe's on South Beach. Beatrice Canals, CBS 4 News.
And Beatrice, you look great. We can't wait to make it over there. We're going to try to make it to that party. But, you know, I got to tell you, right now we're at the Hotel Victor right on Ocean Drive and 11th. And what a great location this is, Maggie. We're seeing everybody go down on Ocean Drive and 11th. And what a great location this is, Maggie. We're seeing everybody go down the street having a great time. They have a wonderful bar here. They're being so accommodating to us. And we thank all the folks at the Hotel Victor. But a few doors down, there was a big party today at Casa Casurina.
We were there today. T.O. hosted a barbecue by the pool, and it was a very serene setting right next to the pool at the old Versace mansion. Very quiet and subdued, and that's not surprising when we tell you that Owens and all these other stars you're seeing, and yes, we admit it, Elliot and I, were out partying, though we weren't there quite as late as they were. They were there till 4:30 this morning at Shaq's Bash.
Well, they're party animals. Now, as part of the big Super Bowl celebration, the USS Gridley came into port this morning, bringing with it the official Super Bowl coin. The Gridley will be the first ever destroyer commissioned at the Port of Miami.
Well, he is a Super Bowl legend and, of course, a South Florida legend. Today, we caught up with Don Shula, who will be helping to present the Vince Lombardi Trophy after the game. We're going to take you there ahead.
But first, we're catching up with Katie Couric, who will be heading to South Florida for the Super Bowl.
You're watching a special edition of CBS 4 News as we get close to the Super Bowl, Dolphin Stadium already. We'll be right back.
When the big game's over, the party keeps going on CBS Super Monday.
What up?
Hi, I'm Emmitt Smith. I'll be guest starring.
Thank God.
Yeah, I get that a lot. On How I Met Your Mother.
Oh my God, we did it. We tackled Emmitt Smith.
Then,
Jerry Rice, the greatest receiver in Super Bowl history, is guest starring on The Class. How cool is that?
Very cool.
Okay.
The Class after How I Met Your Mother. CBS Super Monday.
Welcome back. We're live at the Hotel Victor on South Beach. Everybody here today on the beach is just thinking about the fun and the parties. But for police, this means a lot of work because they want to keep the fun clean, so they're taking extra precautions.
That's right. There is an awful lot of security here on South Beach at hotels up and down the beach. Managers will be keeping a close eye on security cameras and extra guards on hand to keep trespassers out.
Because of that level 1 alert, police have done bomb sweeps and they've increased patrols on the beach to keep the crowds calm and orderly. Ocean Drive is shut down between 5th and 15th Streets to keep everyone walking around here safe. And if necessary, police are also prepared to cut off traffic into Miami Beach by shutting down the MacArthur Causeway and asking people to use other routes.
Now, as part of those security sweeps, uniformed and undercover officers will be patrolling Metro Rail stations with dogs. Only our cameras were there as this canine searched high and low for anything suspicious today.
Our CBS Evening News anchor Katie Couric had planned to begin her coverage of the Super Bowl here in South Florida today, but a drastic turn of events over in Central Florida changed her plans.
And Katie is joining us live right now from Lady Lake, Florida. And Katie, understandably, the horrible storm there in Central Florida altered your schedule. Do you still have plans to come down here to South Florida, though?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, hi Maggie and Elliot. I knew I was going to stop by the station earlier today, but I was shooting a story on security with the Miami-Dade Police Department and as well as the Bureau of Customs. And unfortunately, we came up to the Orlando area because, as you know, there's been so much devastation caused by the tornado that literally ripped through several communities around 3 o'clock in the morning. I apologize, by the way, for the ambient noise, but the helicopters are just leaving, taking Governor Christ out of here. He was surveying the whole area throughout the day. But I'll be heading actually back to Miami as soon as we're done talking, and I'll be looking forward to and enjoying a weekend in Miami, and I'll be attending the Super Bowl and doing a piece during the pregame show on Hines Ward, who was the MVP last year, the wide receiver from the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it's a really fascinating and moving story about his experience being of mixed race. He's part Korean and part African American and has struggled for a long time with those issues.
All right, Katie Couric live in Central Florida. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you here in Miami soon.
Yeah, and of course, our hearts go out to all those folks in Central Florida. When you look at those pictures of the devastation, David Bernard, I guess a lot of different factors came together for this to happen.
It did, and it was not completely unexpected. They did have a tornado watch, and there were adequate warnings issued. The problem is it's the middle of the night, and a lot of people just don't have radio and TV available for that kind of a thing. And it's an El Nino winter, and that usually means tornadoes, especially for Central and North Florida, sometimes even South Florida. But the weather coming here tomorrow, no severe weather. We're not going to have to worry about that. Now, I want to focus on this little game we have on Sunday. Everybody's probably interested in what we have going on Sunday around here. This is the game day forecast. I'm going to call for a gusty breeze. It's going to be out of the north. It'll be noticeably cooler. We had record heat here today. There'll be no such thing on Sunday. Kickoff temperature 67. It'll probably drop off about 5 or 6 degrees from that by the end of the game. There could be some brief showers on that breeze blowing by from time to time, but at this point in time, I'm not anticipating a long, steady rain. All right, let's take a look at statewide temperatures right now, and here's a look at South Florida. Really some nice mild weather. Look at these temperatures still at this hour, 7 o'clock hour, 80 degrees, Pompano Beach, Fort Lauderdale, 81. Same with MIA, West Kendall at 78. The cool air is located further up to the north where there's some 40s and 50s right now across the panhandle. All right, let's take a look at our forecast then for tonight. We'll call for it to be warm and muggy. Maybe a spotty shower late tonight, but it's going to be pretty nice overall. But there could be thick fog developing after midnight in the inland areas, 70 for the low. How about tomorrow? No record heat tomorrow. Today, it was 89 at Fort Lauderdale, almost 90 degrees. Tomorrow won't be the same. 77 with a cooling north breeze. Might be a few showers around and maybe not as much sun as we saw today. And here's what it looks like on the water. We're going to see winds tomorrow, north 10 to 15. We see 4 to 7 feet, a moderate chop on the bay, so pretty good for all the boats out there. And your weekend forecast, again on Sunday, a high of 72. Showers around and a cooler breeze. So the weather's going to get progressively more cloudy as we go through the weekend. But all in all, not too bad. And especially for tonight and through Saturday leading up to the big game, all the parties, everyone out on their boats, everyone down at the beach. It's not going to be all that bad. But near 90 today, wow.
We felt it.
That's hot even for us.
The forecast is improving. Yesterday on the graphic, you had super soggy question mark. Today you have showers around.
Right. I think just kind of maybe blowing through from time to time.
All right.
We appreciate it.
Thank you, David.
All right, thank you, David. We're going to talk about food right now because what's a Super Bowl without some great food? But this food is not the type of stuff you see normally at Dolphin Stadium. A spread fit for the stars. A look at what's being served Super Bowl Sunday next.
I'm Evan Bacon live on South Beach where we spoke a little earlier to a Super Bowl legend. Stick around for the interview coming up.
And who's made it to many Super Bowls, Don Shula, will be presenting the trophy at the end of the game. The 4th Super Bowl we're hosting at Dolphin Stadium coming up on Sunday. Our special coverage continues in just a moment. We're live on Ocean Drive in South Beach where you can see a lot of people enjoying the fun out here. And one of those people today was Don Shula. Yes, he's not all about football, even though, of course, here in South Florida, he's known and he's loved because he's the only coach ever to lead an undefeated team to the Super Bowl and win it.
You better believe it. He is such a class act that it's very appropriate that he's part of the Super Bowl festivities. CBS 4's Evan Bacon is joining us live here on South Beach to tell us about Coach Shula's corner of the action. Evan?
Yeah, the name Don Shula is synonymous with Super Bowl. He has 2 Super Bowl rings, one for each hand, although he was only wearing one today. His image graces the cover of Ocean Drive's Super Bowl magazine for all of South Florida. And quite frankly, this weekend would not be what it is without him.
He arrived in a golf cart like a true Floridian, the winningest coach in NFL history, sitting down with us for a Super Bowl chat.
I think that the Super Bowl being here in South Florida brings back a lot of Super Bowl memories. I coached in 6 of them. I only remember 2 of them.
These folks will never forget the man who coached the Miami Dolphins to 2 Super Bowl victories, including the NFL's only perfect season.
I'm here to get a picture of him. He's legendary.
What's it like seeing Don Shula in person here?
It's better than seeing Elvis. In person.
About 100 fans lined up in the hot Florida sun to get a glimpse of Don Shula, and the coach sure appreciated it.
The fans have been so great, and it gives them an opportunity to mix and mingle, and hopefully there won't be any tough questions. Hopefully softball questions.
Coach, how would you
handle a guy like Terrell Owens if you were coaching him?
That's interesting.
That's the toughest question you could ask.
So I followed up with an easier one. How has the Super Bowl changed since he coached the Baltimore Colts in Miami in '69 for Super Bowl III?
And I would come back from practice, I'd get off the bus, and my press conference was in the hotel lobby bar with about 3 or 4 reporters. And now they have 4,000 reporters from around the world that are covering the Super Bowl.
And you know, a lot has changed in the 37 years since his first Super Bowl. The tallest building in Miami, I think, was the One Biscayne Tower, that black building with the antenna on top. Right now, it's like a medium-sized building downtown. I asked the coach who he is predicting to win the Super Bowl. Of course, his choice, the Baltimore Colts. Remember, he coached the team, he loves the team, he loves Peyton Manning, but he hopes the Bears at least make it close. We're live on South Beach. Evan Bacon, CBS 4 News.
The Colts.
And that's what a lot of people want, is a close game, a good game. If you're not going for either side, just go for a good game. And nothing goes better with a good game than good food when you're at the stadium. I think the VIPs are going to be eating very well.
Oh, yeah, there's a menu, and it's extensive, and it's also pretty creative. It's featuring a pregame, it's featuring a kickoff, and a halftime. CBS 4's Jennifer Santiago is live in our studios with a look at it. Jen.
Yeah, guys, everyone gets a day off from their diet on Super Bowl Sunday, and all those people oozing with extra cash to spend on luxury suites will also be indulging in some gourmet foods. And we're not talking French fries and cheese sticks here. Pre-game features a cheese platter, fruit, chips, an 8-layer dip, shrimp cocktail, wings, and even lobster tail. So if you're kosher, forget about it. And if you're vegetarian, forget about kickoff, because the menu includes grilled beef, tenderloin, braised beef, short ribs, chicken fajitas, and whole spiral sliced honey-baked ham. For the halftime indulgences, you got a sweet tooth, you're going to want to stick around for this. Chocolate cake, double chocolate banana cake, Florida key lime pie, and Starbucks coffee to make sure you stay awake for the second half of the game. And that's just a sampling. There's also extravagant add-ons available. So if you want to see the complete menu, log on to our website, cbs4.com, where the news is always on. I'm Jennifer Santiago. Maggie Elliott, I just got full talking about all that food, so I'm going to skip dinner and send it back to you.
Hey, wait a minute. We want to talk about something else. I know you were at the party last night at Casa Casuarina.
Yes.
I want to know what time you got home last night.
Did you get home?
At a decent time, actually. 3:30 in the morning, and Maggie, that was not nice.
No, because Jill has a room there, so maybe you stayed with Jill.
Oh, no, I did actually go home, and as you guys knew, I went to a different party 2 nights before, and I was out way too late, till 5 in the morning, so I wasn't going to do that to myself this time.
Okay.
And I'm staying home tonight.
All right. Thank you, Jen. All right, we'll convince her to change her mind.
Yeah, we will. A lot going on here. We're at the Hotel Victor. We're going to continue our special coverage in just a moment.
We'll be right back.
Before we leave you, a reminder that Saturday is a day for sand, music, and fun in Miami-Dade and Broward counties as Volleypalooza hits the beach and Hollywood puts on its Super Saturday event.
We'll be back at Casa Casuarina, the former Versace mansion, tomorrow at noon for a special edition of CBS 4 News. And we'll join Jim Barry for a special edition of Sports Zone tomorrow night, also from Casa Casuarina at 7.
And Sunday, our game day coverage kicks off at 8 a.m. from Dolphin Stadium. If you'd like a complete list of all the Super Bowl 41 events leading up to Sunday, go to our website, cbs4.com, where the news is always on. And we don't want you to just go to the website. We want you to come to one of these. Just come out here and hang with us on Ocean Drive. There's a breeze. It's beautiful. And this doesn't happen very often. Even though the Super Bowl is coming back in a few years, it's a great party to take advantage
For
of.
many people, it's a once-in-a-lifetime possibility. And just come down to South Beach and do what we're going to do right now. David Bernard's going to treat us for dinner.
Yeah,
just
that's
have a
right.
nice outside dinner.
And I think I'm going to take advantage, since there is no weather right now and it's so fantastic. I'm doing a little research up and down Ocean Drive, kind of see what's going on so I can report back at 10 on My 33 and on CBS 4 News at 11. Plenty to see out here.
Yeah, this is a plum assignment for all of us.
All right, well, thank you for joining us on this special edition of CBS 4 News, the Showdown to Super Bowl Sunday.
We'll see you back here at 10 o'clock, at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock
right.
on My 33 for CBS 4 News. Good night.
Good night.